I was working at a facility where there were certain ones that were only doing the caregiving and or the help in the kitchen. We kept it very clean and smelling good. Caregiving is never about the pay. However, this place was conscious of our need to take care of our home and family financially, which means they paid very well. It was a place where every resident had the same belief system, somewhat of code of ethic. I enjoy working with my coworkers and sharing the work. We communicated very well and made sure everyone had a balanced load. My supervisor was known to be fair and cared about the workers' concerns. The chef knew his way around the kitchen. That means he was a good cook and was very generous at lunchtime. I heard a couple of workers talking one day about an experience they had with one of the residents. Although I did not know who they were speaking of, I paid attention because I was sure to come in contact with that person one day. No names were thrown around, but they were very clear about not repeating the experience they had. It was not a good experience. I tried to respect the fact that I was not a part of their conversation, so I walked around them as if I was busy and not paying any attention. I heard bits and pieces of someone that would not let them help them with their care. Well, guess what? My day came, and I was assigned to a beautiful woman who appeared to be as delicate as a flower, a lily white, gentle flower. I walked in the room with all my needed accessories, and before I could cross the threshold of the door, it began. She started to scream as if I were hurting her, but I was barely 1 foot in the door. I stood there for a moment because I was amazed how her scream pierced the atmosphere as if someone was hurting her. What could she have experienced in her life so bad that the very appearance of me made her repulsed? I waited until she took a breath, but very willing to let her wear herself out with her screams. When she inhaled, I said with a calm and firm voice, "Stop." And she looked at me, not sure what would happen next. She held her breath and stared at me. I had her attention, so I kept talking. With authority, I repeated, "Stop. I will walk right back out this door because I don't need your help. You need mine." After that, she never opened her mouth and helped her get clean and ready for the activity that she would be participating in. I was amazed at her fear, not at something that I'd done, but something that I obviously represented in her life. As I moved about in her room, assisting her, looking at the pictures on her dresser and her appearance, it made me feel like I was in the scene with that movie, Gone with the Wind. It was hard to believe the mentality she had of other cultures was still intact. I had mixed emotions because insult says, "How dare you think I am anything less than the pearl that is deep and worth searching for?" But my heart said, "I'm sorry. You never had the chance to go beyond your fears and reach outside of yourself long enough to experience the beauty of the parting of change." I felt bad for her. I had to adjust my lens because insult wanted to take over. But my lens of compassion, my lens of care, my lens of what happened to you in your life so bad that just the appearance of me represented pain. We will be in positions where we will help someone that will not experience the parting of change. They may never understand a different culture. They may never understand or be able to embrace the change of times. But as a caregiver, as someone who cares or is caring for someone or even assisting someone, we have to be willing to adjust our lens to the point where we go beyond offense and we'll be willing to assist. Now, when I got to that door and I barely crossed over, her fear was so intense that I realized it wouldn't be safe to move forward. So sometimes in circumstances, we have to recognize when to just stop, when to get their attention, and we can do it gently. I did with a gentle voice tell her to stop, but I did it with authority because I was not going to continue because anything that I would do at that point while she was screaming would only encourage her or it would only make it worse. So I had to have enough care in my heart to say, I'm not going to move forward until you stop because I'm here to help you. You're listening to another episode of Whispers of Care. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors.
Take charge of your financial future with Bartell's Financial Coaching, led by Teresa Bartell. We offer personalized guidance to overcome debt and achieve financial peace. Our results-oriented approach provides actionable strategies for lasting change, no matter your background. We welcome you to schedule a free consultation today at 830-252-0320. Start your journey towards a brighter financial future today.
Know that our lens have to be adjusted when we're caring for someone because they may not have come to the point of change, whatever the change is. We don't know what to place in their lives to bring about a fear that when we walk in the room, when I walked in the room, it represented her pain. Let's be willing to change our lens and not allow offense to take front row. The lens of care, the lens of love, the lens of, I don't know, understand what your pain is, but I'm willing to care for you. Let's go into our adoration prayer. Lord, you are my hiding place, and you will preserve me from trouble. You are King of kings and Lord of lords. Lord, you redeem the soul of your servants. With you is the fountain of life, and in your light shall I see light. Lord, you teach your ways and have shown your goodness in the land of the living. Lord, you are my shield and buckler. My heart trusts in you. You are my shepherd, and I shall not want. Your voice is powerful and full of majesty. Lord, your voice divides the flames of fire and shake the wilderness. Lord, you sit as king forever, and you will bless your people with peace. Thank you for teaching us how to adjust our lens of care. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Whispers of Care. I hope you found inspiration and insight into the world of caregiving. Remember, whether you're offering care or receiving it, your role is valuable. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to stay updated on future discussions, be sure to subscribe to Whispers of Care on your favorite podcast platform. Join me every Monday at 10 a.m. as we delve deeper into the stories and experiences that define the essence of caregiving together. We can make a meaningful difference in the lives of those we care for and in our own. Until next time, take care and keep spreading kindness. Subscribe now and be part of our caregiving community.